Gotta go.
We're free, sure.
Someone help! Stop that thief! Someone help me! Please! This was...
What's this all about?
Thanks.
You'll be very sorry.
Evie, nice to see you again.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
The window, the same corpse. It just doesn't sound.
frighten me. I insist on being...
Come! You do me a good turn.
Listen to me. I have been ordered to keep your rallies off the streets.
No, you must listen to me. The people in this city are in dire need of your assistance. Oh, you are Jacob Fry, are you not? And Miss Fry?
We're at a disadvantage, sir.
Karl Marx. Much like you, I am an activist of sorts.
You've got the look of a man who wants something.
Indeed. You've done more for London citizens lately than any endeavor has accomplished in a decade. But those citizens were already well provided for. I challenge you both to help those who really need your assistance, the working people.
An interesting challenge. We accept.
Shouldn't we at least talk about these things, Phil? Sod it. We accept.
I'm organizing a discreet meeting with some like-minded friends to discuss trades unions. Alas, the police seem to have noticed my activities. They've stuck to me like flies on Scheiße. In any case, I need you to help me get to the meeting without the interference of the police. You see? There's one of their damn spies now.
Put you down! She's right here. Where's she gone? You'll be just another dead delinquent.
Don't get involved.
She's higher, but not out of sight. She's up there, but it won't save her.
She's tiring. I've got to beat respect for the law into you.
You see? There's one of their damn spies now.
Oh, my feet are killing me now. I should have found a job with a chair. A chair in a pub. This is a restricted area.
Tonight, sundown, the usual place.
I'll be there.
You know, I had similar problems with the police in Paris. Well, Paris and Brussels. And also, perhaps Cologne. Our next worthy ally awaits us in a nearby pub. Onwards. No doubt the police already have agents stationed within. I'll wait here until the coast is clear.
You ain't no loss to humanity.
Anything I should know about?
Just step me up.
Smells like some...
I'm half a mind to take you home.
Problems with the police in Paris. Well, Paris and Brussels. And also, perhaps
I was wolves. So alive and gay. Keep it a Christmas day.
our next worthy ally awaits us in a nearby pub. Onwards. No doubt the police already have agents stationed within. I'll wait here until the coast is clear.
Until then, I'll have more. Great circus, heading towards that way.
I could use your help.
All right then.
Draw and shoot! Possibly stop that rogue.
This'll hurt. Break a bone.
No!
Like that now.
Oh,
We're done here.
The dogs.
Righto.
Not looking so tough now, are ya? You're mine! You ain't. Serves you right.
I wanted to school today.
It is a doornail. One less.
The usual location. 1 hour.
Right you are, Mr. Marks, sir.
I believe our work here is complete. Come, let's slip away and get to
Any
the meeting.
news?
I do appreciate your assistance in this matter. Only when workers are able to assemble freely and in strength will we be able to achieve the reforms we most assuredly deserve. Might I trouble you to stay nearby until the meeting is over? I fear we may yet meet with some mischief.
I told you, Marks will be here. Heard it from the man's own lips. Now about my payment.
Look at your 30 pieces, chum. Don't you worry.
It seems the movement is ever doomed to be betrayed from within.
Stand there, help me!
Will you fetch the gentleman back here? I will look him in the eye and ask why he...
French revolutionaries.
Sure thing.
Get away with that!
Ask for help!
The movement is ever doomed to be betrayed from within.
Come back.
Are you mad? You're making a big mistake.
Let's go for a stroll.
Is most unbecoming. Look at yourself.
What is the
What's happening here?
Something bad's going on over there, I reckon. That don't look good.
Looks like bother to me. What's going on over there?
Simon, my friend, what possessed you to do this thing? Has the party not taken care of you?
Governor at the mill see. Any man what joins a union will be put out of work come sun up. How long will the party feed my family for?
If we do not stand together, we are lost. My heart is broken, Simon. Please go. I thank you, my friend. I hope you will continue to aid the struggle when the opportunity presents itself.
Come on. A tragedy in the park.
Another chance to sort out a diabolical conundrum. One that I'll turn into a one-a-penny read for Purlock Publishing.
I should return and find out about this. I wonder if someone could tell me more about this. I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Oh my God, Prudence! How horrible! I was about to propose. But I don't understand. She and I didn't have a meeting arranged today. It is true that we sometimes meet in the park, but there was no arrangement for this morning. That's very odd indeed. Prudence was a patient here, but wasn't given this prescription. There's no reason that she should be carrying such a packet. You appreciate, I'm sure, that I cannot discuss the condition of any of my patients.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
An unfortunate incident. One of my patients became overexcited.
I'm sorry to hear about her murder. She was a patient here, but increasingly began to stop by socially. Mr. Baxter apparently attacked the doctor yesterday. It was after hours, but the doctor did have a cut on his cheek. Poor man. Dr. Alton makes house calls to see him. Baxter doesn't come into the office. I make up the prescriptions and he picks them up at noon when I'm away at lunch. So she was meeting Dr. Alton in the park, was she? My understanding was that she was engaged to someone. In any case, the good doctor could do better, in my opinion. Perhaps now he will.
I don't know any of Dr. Alton's other patients. I'm quite angry, actually. I was having such terrific results. I felt like a new man. Much more vigorous and outgoing. But the doctor has ended the prescription altogether for no reason.
You've entered the wrong... This is not that kind of establishment, I assure you. Now see here, this is private prop...
Prudence and I are engaged to be married. I'm desperate to see her. She should be by any moment. She had something important to tell me. I'm worried she's going to break off the engagement. Prudence has been so distant lately. I believe she has a misplaced affection for her doctor, the cad. I would make a much more appropriate husband, and the wedding is planned.
Thinking I might run off and join the
I'll grant you. Come on, I'll safe at night.
There, my dear. Vincent's not enough. He was...
Where we are. The blockheads around here.
I saw her kissing my man in the park, didn't I? I followed her to the street yesterday, but lost her. I'll come every day if need be, until I catch her again. That trollop better promise to let him alone, or I'll give her what for. He's all mine, I tell you. All the girls want a bit of Baxter, but they can't have him. You ask him yourself. He lives just that way.
Well now, I didn't ask about this.
That medicine was developed by Dr. Alton specifically for one of our patients, Mr. Shelby. But he's been using it for another patient as well.
I've never heard of such a man.
That's it, girl.
Oh God, it's true. I couldn't help myself. The powder unleashed a creature within me. He seduced the innocent Prudence and then killed her to prevent us from marrying. It's too horrible.
I knew something was amiss with the medical powder, but didn't understand until you found those papers. Well done.
Up to the cliff with you. Another brew, and 2 for Charlie. You're too kind, you ugly bastard. Your performance today was staggering, dear sister.
I'm at my best when they struggle.
Ship here! Oh shit!
Try again! afraid of me? I'll make this quick.
Presser, come on!
No, for the love of God!
You're mine.
There's a trespasser there! Taking a shot! Stop!
Get her off me! Help! Help! Someone!
Just give me the nod if you need backup.
Oi! Get your...
I don't want to hurt.
Get her off me! Not you again!
Now, Mr. Hughes, it's not the time to play hide and seek.
Good day, Evie. Nice to see you again. No more hangovers for you.
Anyone! Help!
Make a living somehow.
Get her out of here! You got it, Claude!
an intruder!
Did the bank refuse you a loan? Oi! Get your hands off me!
And it'll be your last.
Who are you? You ain't some Bobby, right?
Hush now. No need for a fuss. I said quiet.
There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing. Oi!
Someone! Anyone! Help!
Come on! Faster! Come on!
Thank you so much.
Should have just stayed at home.
What? Help! Someone!
I'm coming over there!
Exactly what I feared would happen. I'd better leave.
Yes.
You could stand in this.
Hell, need to get out of here.
Intruder!
Rest in peace, my friend.
I involved myself in your life!
I didn't know better. Look at me! Why would you want to kill me? Please.
time to deal with street rats. String 'em up.
This one's got your name on it. I'll cut your tongue out. Get him tied, yeah? I can keep up here.
Perhaps he was speaking.
Turn to that fact.
She's over.
Oh, don't mind me. The cheek of some people.
We've got right. Get her down! Go behind her!
How are you there, Evie?
Another jab to the gut and a leap to the end!
This is... My God, this is Michel Rouge's vault.
Michael Rourke's vault? It can't be.
You have no idea who that is, do you?
I'm the foggiest.
He was an assassin. Father had one of his books. Legend says he found some fabulous treasure near Bath that drove him mad. He locked it away beneath London, in a vault that could only be opened by a set of special musical boxes.
Special musical boxes? Now who's mad?
Here's an especially exciting one. Perfect for a penny dreadful.
A famous professor dies twice.
That's once more than usual. Twice as many sales. My name will soon be known across the nation.
wonder if someone could tell me more about this. I wonder if someone could tell me more about this. I should return and find out about this.
It's unthinkable. Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot. My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. He made his name by investigating the practices of a small village in the Congo. His colleagues at the university often sent him trinkets from abroad. This is no time to talk about the will. It is true that my father and my fiancée didn't get on, but I'm confident that once he got to know her as a daughter-in-law, they would have become friends.
It's so very awful. The professor died of an heart attack just days ago. Then tonight, I hear pounding at the door. I open it to find him bleeding and in pain. He tried to say something, then collapsed dead. Again. Spider? Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid of spiders. He kept repeating, Barkesso, Barkesso, over and over. What does it mean? He got that a few days ago. Inside was a statue. I thought it was a marvel, but he told me it was quite common. I don't know who sent it. I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect. Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
while now. I didn't ask about this.
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle. Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere. I recently traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago.
An eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired. I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that scatterbrained assistant Virginia. My thesis subject. My South American colleagues tell me that this particular arachnid is only found in the Bolivian Andes. Fascinating subject.
A lovely man, and quite wealthy. I only wish he had lived to bless my alliance with his son. I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made? I hoped you wouldn't find that. I'm afraid several of the faculty purchase cadavers for research purposes. It's a fact of university life.
I should go back and ask about what I've heard. Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 35 years of grave digging. I saw the son lock the tomb myself. Body snatching? That's an insult. I'd be in the slammer quick as that if I got caught. So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's got to eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrow just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can likely still see the tracks. It's plain that 7 guineas is a lot for a bloke like me. I'm careful with me pennies and save for a rainy day.
Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly at the funeral. I was so upset.
It's unthinkable. Such a great... My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. This is no time to talk about the will. It is true that my father and my fiancée didn't... How dare you? He was my father! And why in heaven's name would I have attacked him in such...
Spider? Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid of spiders. He kept repeating. He got that a few days ago.
There you go.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made? Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly... I hoped you wouldn't find.
An eminent... I just lost my most esteemed colleague. I had nothing to gain from...
I required his knowledge in order to become the greatest anthropologist in the British Empire, and his beloved tribe of savages provided the method.
That Professor Silas was particularly cunning and gruesome. Mr. Raymond will be thrilled.
Would you be so kind?
The rooks. We've got a battle to win, don't we? Miss Fly, nice to see you.
Good day.
With Miss Nora gone, I'd say your chances of winning the fight have increased. But I'd still keep my eye on those blighters if I were you.
This borough is ours for the taking.
Guts him like a fish!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Evie and Jacob Fry. And as of this moment, you all work for us.
your business.
No, you late.
Do you?
Beans.
Miss Attaway.
Yes, may I? Oh. Splendid. You're here to murder me.
I what?
No matter. Everyone has a price. Is this enough?
I'm not here to kill you.
And what's your game?
Mr. Starrick and the Milner Company have blocked your ambitions long enough. I have a business proposition for you.
Wonderful. Come with me. We have much to discuss, Mr.
Jacob Fry. At your service.
Truer words were never spoken. If you'd be so kind as to take the reins. You must understand, I've received threats against my life. Malcolm Milner has all but waged war on me since Mr. Starrick bought out his company. And no offense, I hope, but you do look the killing type.
I doubt I shall ever recover from such a slight.
What then is your interest in my redemption, Mr. Fry?
I sense an opportunity that will benefit us both.
Do you?
Is that so hard to believe?
Whatever your intentions, it will be quite the tonic to strike back against Milner and Starrick. That's one of Milner's.
I can't lose another bus!
Easy, girl. Easy. Yeah.
Get away from my bus!
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't lose another bus!
Easy. Who's a good horse?
I can't lose!
Malcolm Milner, Starrick's puppet himself.
Careful, you twats! This park scene needs to make it to the Outway depot.
He thinks he can burn my buses. Let's give him a taste of his own medicine.
Let's give him the whole damn bottle. We'll turn Milner's park scene against him. But I'll need help from my gang.
Such entrepreneurial instinct, Mr. Fry. I shall leave you to it.
Jacob, Mr. Fry! Boys are still with us.
Right. Just a shame. Oh!
One of Alloway's employees to tea and biscuits.
You won't be stirring up no more trouble.
Heave ho, Jacob.
And I hope it bleed no.
Serves you bloody well right.
One less.
Primed and ready.
I'm on your side, Mr. Fry.
Count on me, Jacob, if you need me. You won't be stirring up no more trouble.
How's that for a taste?
I can see Milner's stock price plummeting already. You're hired. Oh, I have more business planned for us both. Drop a note to my secretary to make an appointment, and I shall reveal the next step in our scheme.
I don't actually work. Like that.
Bloody well,
Won't budge.
Three short.
Someone's up to no good.
Oh my God, well, miss. Good on ya.
Corruption reigns here, I'm sure of it. The number of people injured by their machinery cannot be calculated, and yet the company continues to prosper. They must be stopped for the sake of the poor workers they abuse. If only we had some form of proof. There must be records of the accident somewhere inside, which would surely prove their malfeasance. I should think you'd need to find the foreman. But how you'd convince him to give you the reports? Perhaps if they think the factory's on fire, you might bluff your way past.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, miss.
I have a job for you.
The whole place is going to burn! Get a fire engine here! Quickly!
There you are. What about any reports? We must get them out of there before the fire takes them.
Mother of God! You're right! Follow me! Quickly!
Yes, go on again.
They should be just inside here. Oh, there they are. Good. They're safe.
Oi! What do you think you're doing? Stop, thief!
See where she went.
Mr. Fry, I told you to make an appointment.
My schedule was open.
You're fortunate I like you.
Internal combustion engines.
8 small syllables that mean a great deal of money. The engines will be delivered to Milner by train. Secure them for me, and he will be devastated.
I'll need a second train to pull this off. And I think I know just the man.
So we have a deal, Mr. Fry?
You're fortunate I like you, Miss Attaway.
Only cutthroat side like that. Captain's been looking for you. I'll beat you to hell's you think you're doing? What a peculiar fellow. Maybe a good one of the
What's your big orange, Dragons?
Dare you, sir? Who do you think you are? Don't make me knock your teeth out.
Carry on like that and I'll have you in the creek, mate.
I'm in trouble now.
I've got a line on it!
Any place else? That's enough to make your blood run cold.
Change of flag! Slow down now!
So, what do you want, Fry?
What makes you so sure I want something? Perhaps I saved you out of the kindness of my own heart. Come on, let me tell you about the job.
Milner's pulling a lot of cargo there.
Just be sure to make the transfer.
Give him help. Get a move on, Fry!
Not this one. Not what I'm after. Here we go.
Man.
Not this one.
This will end soon!
Here we go. The internal combustion engine. The end of horse-drawn transport. It's like gazing into the future.
What is the going rate for the future, do you think?
We're not selling them.
You're giving them to your contact?
You'll be paid all the same.
Who is this Pearl, anyway? How long have you been working with her?
She's a business partner. That's all you need to know.
James, I hope I didn't make it too la-di-da. Slap some gold leaf here and there. I gave the wood a splash of shellac. Upholstered the lot. And how do you like the lampshades?
A letter? For me?
Nothing like a good solid cane.
I'm told Dr. Elliotson came to a bad end. I do hope you cleaned up after yourself.
There's Bob, my nincompoop apprentice. He's meant to oil the engine and the lad's disappeared. Must be off getting oiled himself. Could you drag him back here for me? Much appreciated.
Doing fine, girl. Walk on, girl.
Would you look at this mess? Young bum boozer comes in here, argues with the regulars, rattles their cage. I don't need problems like that.
Did you see where Bob went, mate?
Bob? Bob's me chum, he is. The fellas he was arguing with left right after Evie.
I'm looking for Bob the apprentice.
Yeah, I seen him. Looked like he was about to vomit. I told him to get out of it. He went to throw up in the alley.
You don't.
What sort of fighting about? Let me at him. Blood or beer?
It appears that Bob broke his pocket watch, or somebody broke it for him. Blood. This doesn't look sunny for Bob.
He's crossed the wrong blokes, he has.
Slit his throat. Oh, get Roger! You'll be singing a different tune once I'm
She was a pretty little gosling, and a gay little gosling he. But alas, she...
Come along, Bob. You're wanted back at the train.
My leg's gone wrong.
Well, that's just lovely. Come on, then. Silence, and I might let you live.
What's all the ruckus, I wonder?
She was a pretty little gosling.
What's that then?
Ah, Mr. Fry?
Ladies are the least of your problems.
What's that over there? Did you hear?
Right, just as I was getting bored.
Mr. Fry, stop! We passed the tavern. I'll stand you a drink, sir. Stop!
I could certainly use one.
What am I
Looks
about
like
to get myself
trouble.
into?
I work for the assassins.
Gracious.
For the love of Christ.
Right, isn't it, Mr. Fry?
Such wild fantasies you have, Bob.
What's all the ruckus?
What in the blazes is that about?
Could you take a spin around the town?
Bob, behind you!
Let's take a little jaunt to the hospital, shall we?
I can hear your panting blood.
This warrants investigation.
Let's take a little jaunt to the hospital, shall we? Atta girl.
Yeah. This has been quite an adventure.
Yeah.
cab ride of me life. Keep your eyes on the road there, mate. Yeah. 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 She was a pretty little gosling. Mr. Fry, I don't want no hospital. Agnes can take care of this.
I bet she can.
Where's the cab ride of me life?
That's the way.
Yeah! Keep your eyes on the road there, mate!
Easy does it.
Oh, the laddie's been stuck like a pig. Here, I'll stitch you up.
I'll be needing something to numb the pain.
Aye. Oh, I'll get my whiskey.
Could you make it gin?
My turn.
Smash your face in!
Serves you right.
My poor friend, Frank Morris. His son dropped dead of exhaustion after finishing an 18-hour shift. Frank is consumed by grief. He blames the government for refusing to protect the rights of the worker. I can't blame him for his rage, but I fear his actions have gone too far. He plans to steal a shipment of nitroglycerin and use it to attack the Houses of Parliament. Killing people and destroying property solves nothing. Democracy is the only road to socialism. Please, stop him before he gets himself or anyone else killed. I expect he's on his way into the City of London now.
Evie, nice to see you again.
That must be the explosives. No sign of Mr. Morris yet, though.
What in hell? Who are you?
A friend of Mr. Karl Marx. Now, please, let me focus.
You tell Mark that I don't need his help, or yours! What do you expect me to do? Even a dog will fight if it wants to often. I don't like being told what to do.
That's it. Slow down. Take that! here now.
Buxer, I don't need his help, or yours! What do you expect me to do? Even a dog will fight if kicked once too often.
There you go.
I don't like being told what to do.
What's it? Slowly now.
Turn right!
Easy now.
Turn right!
That's it.
Go left! Go left!
Slowly.
Go left! Turn right!
Easy, girl.
Turn right!
Slowly now. Move it! Easy. Easy.
Yeah. Who are these people?
Some very determined individuals.
We're trapped in here unless you ascend and deal with it. Bloody hands off me. They got the nitro back. That must please you.
Not a bit. I doubt their designs on the explosives are any nobler than yours. Damn. Now I'll have to work out where they've taken it and why.
I might be able to assist you. Find me in Southwark when you're ready. They're moving the shipment, but we must go now. There's a carriage on the next corner. If we hide within, they'll drive us right to it.
It's time you went home. I'll hide in the carriage alone.
Home? Back to a cold and cheerless house where I'll wear black gloves and sport a weed on my hat for a year. Then I'll return to the factory like a small cog in the great wheel of capital? No. I want justice. I must have those explosives.
I grieve with you. But would your wife want to see your hands stained with the blood of so many?
I am trying to build a better world, to ensure that no one suffers what my son did. Pray tell me, friend, how much blood do you consider that to be worth?
I'll keep those ones alive until they take me to our destination.
There she is!
They're moving the shipment, but we must go now. There's a carriage on the next corner. If we hide within...
I'll keep those ones alive until they take me to our destination.
Well, they'll never get hold of it now.
Bleeding anarchists. Couldn't organise a piss-up in a brewery.
About bloody time. What the hell took you so long?
Yeah, I'd like to see anyone try and break in here.
I'm sorry, but my need is greater than you know. Justice will be done. Wait, don't...
Mr. Morris!
Poor man. I hope he finds some kind of peace.
Now to destroy the crates! No one is getting their hands on this hellfire!
What's she doing here?
I'll avenge you. Must fight.
That Fry woman is here!
Further investigation.
One less arsehole to worry about. Say I'm sorry.
back. Mr. Morris, I see. I was afraid it would come to this. He was a good man, but even the best of us can lose our way when blinded by grief. Still, I thank you for preventing a greater tragedy.
I want you! Intimidate you.
I'm so relieved to have found you. I fear my upcoming meeting is going to be disrupted. Strikebreakers, maybe, or police spies. Ruffians who fear the march of progress.
Pegasus! Fear not, Mr. Marks. I'll look after you.
I worry that any agitation will incite terrible violence, so please remove troublemakers without attracting any attention. Wunderbar. Thank you. I must prepare, but I will see you inside shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, United Workers! A man with... There's a suspicious looking.
I think I saw Ice there. Can't do that.
I'm being attacked!
I come before you today with a heavy heart. England stands at the head of commercial and industrial Europe. In the last 2 decades, there has been an unheard of development of industry and unprecedented increase in exports and imports. While these are facts to be celebrated by the property classes, for the workers, very little. You well know under what conditions of shattered health, damaged morals, and spiritual ruin this increase of wealth and power was produced for the upper classes by the working class. It has become a truth that no perfecting of machinery, no application of science to industry, no improvement of the means of communication, no new colonies, no emigration.
Some people think they can just take things as they please.
No free trade, all of these things put together can do away with the misery of the toiling masses. On the present force basis, every new development of the productive power of labor must lead to the widening of the gulf between the classes and to the heightening of social antagonisms. During this epoch of economic progress, death from starvation has raised itself almost to the rank of a social institution here in London, the capital of the British Empire. In the annals of world history, this age will be characterized by the more impetuous course, the more expanded range, and the deadlier effects of the social plague known as the commercial and industrial crisis. I believe that it is not necessary that the means of labor should be monopolized as a means of exploiting workers and exploiting them. That just like slavery and serfdom, so also wage labor, which is destined to vanish before associated labor, which will accomplish its work with willing hands, vigorous mind, and cheerful heart. It has been said that the House of Commons is a house of landlords. I put it to you today that to capture political power is now the great duty of the working class. We must attempt the political reorganization of the workers in order to improve their workers in a united fashion with the simultaneous demand that simple laws of equality and justice are considered right in the relation of private persons.
We'll be killed!
As the supreme law governing labor in this country, the struggle for such a policy is embraced in the universal struggle for the emancipation of the working class. And so I say to you, proletarians of all lands, unite! In order to free the workers, the cooperative system of labor requires to develop on a national scale. And following from that must be furthered by national means. For their part, the lords of the land and the lords of capital will continue steadily to use their political privileges for the defense and perpetuation of their monopoly. Instead of furthering the emancipation of the workers, they will act so as to bring every possible obstacle in the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, this...
I'm so relieved to have found you. I fear the tunnel meeting is going to be disrupted. Strikebreakers, maybe, or police spies. Ruffians who fear the march of progress.
Fear not, Mr. Marks. I'll look after you.
I worry that any agitation will incite terrible violence, so please remove troublemakers without attracting any attention. Wunderbar. Thank you. I must prepare, but I will see you inside shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, United Workers, the man we're here to see needs no introduction, but I shall give him one anyway. He has sacrificed so much in the hope that we may all benefit. Please give a warm reception to Mr. Karl Marx.
What happened to morality?
Workers, comrades, thank you for your most generous welcome. I come before you today with a head. England stands as a head of commercial and industrial Europe. In Industry an unprecedented increase in exports and imports. While these are facts to be celebrated by the property classes, for the workers, very little has changed.
Shut up! If you want to live, don't make mistakes. More trouble from the Bravelites.
And spiritual ruin, this increase of wealth and power. It has become a truth that no perfecting of machinery, no application of science to industry, no improvement of the means of communication, no new colonies, no emigration, no opening out of new markets, no free trade, and not all these things put together can do away with the misery of the toiling masses. But rather on the contrary, that upon the present false basis, every new development of the productive power of labor must lead to the classes and to the heightening of social antagonisms. During this epoch of economic progress, death from starvation has raised itself almost to the rank of a social institution here in London, the capital of the British Empire. In the annals of
What's happening over
history,
there?
this age will be characterized by the more impetuous course, the more expanded range, and the deadlier effects of the social plague known as the commercial and industrial crisis. I believe that it is not necessary the means of labor should be monopolized as a means of dominating the workers and exploiting them. That just like slavery and serfdom, so also wage labor is only...
Ladies and gentlemen, this meeting is adjourned. You're all free to go. Apart from Mr. Mark. We want to have words with.
Stay behind the lectern, Mr. Marks. This is what I'm doing. Here we go again.
You'll be sorry for that. Ladies and gentlemen, this meeting is adjourned. You're all free to go. Mr. Marks.
Stay behind the lectern, Mr. Marks. This is what I'm doing. Here we go again.
Something like that here.
I'm gonna knock your teeth in.
We're outclassed. Dig it.
You've done a great service for the workers of London. I'm confident the reforms we seek cannot be far over the horizon. I don't suppose you'd formally join the Workers' Party?
I'm not much for politics.
He's not much for anything that requires deep thought.
Does that mean you'll join, Comrade Evie?
I'm afraid I have other responsibilities.
Honorary memberships, perhaps.
You don't give up, do you?
We seem to have that in common. Auf Wiedersehen, my friends.
Can't be stirring up no more trouble.
Jacob, darling, do join me.
To our fruitful partnership.
And to the shiny new engines now in my possession. Back to business. Milner's fled to the Thames, occupied with securing his ferry. It's all he has left.
Protecting it with his life, no doubt.
The very thing I want you to take. Just kill him.
That's not your first glass of champagne, is it?
Success is more intoxicating than alcohol, Mr. Fry.
Then save a glass for me. Now, what would it take to draw out Starrick's pawn? The sight of his ferries in flames, perhaps? Now to sink Milner's enterprise.
What's he doing here?
Now, what would it take to draw out Starrick's pawn? The sight of his ferries in flames, perhaps.
Get over it!
Now to sink Milner's enterprise.
Forest needs chopping. Make room for progress. Time on you. We need houses for the children. I'm not working another bloody second. This coal mine can go to hell. Oh, you know that's biffing. The forest needs chopping. Make room for progress. We need houses for the children.
What the bloody hell?
Trespassing!
I knew this day would come. Mr. Starrett was furious I lost the engines. So this is my comeuppance.
Pearl Attaway led me to you, not Starrick.
Then they're working together again. I should never have come between Mr. Starrett and Miss Attaway. Family always stay together in the end.
What do you mean they're family? Time for Pearl and I to have a real conversation.
Let's cut up that pretty face.
He's already in one face! Stop that man! I'll make this shot count! This gold mine can go to hell and all you grown-ups with it! You think you flog me? I'll flog you!
There you are. What are you up to now, Pearl?
I was certain he knew that I belonged to the Order and was there to end me. Imagine my delight when he told me his true purpose. An assassin helping the Templar cause. Isn't that delicious?
It's sickening.
It's business, cousin. Look at the big picture. With Milner gone, I own the only omnibus company left in London. We already have a monopoly on English transportation. The moment your engines power my buses, we will be legends.
That was my plan from the start with Milner. You
glower too much, cousin. You will get your engines back. Our new motorized buses will bring us both a lot of money.
I'll need to arrange proper transport for the engines to get back to my factory. I want you at Waterloo, personally, to ensure that nothing goes wrong.
Of course. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Today and in all of our future endeavors, cousin.
Waterloo Station.
Door's jammed.
Again? Just give it a shove.
Someone take care of him!
Stop that trespasser!
To see him!
Flank him!
Join me.